Well, Cameron, firstly, congratulations, a prestigious award, the John Wilson Trophy, and, well, what an achievement.
Yeah, fantastic. It was a huge surprise and obviously a real honour to be awarded the John Wilson Trophy. So, yeah, I'm still buzzing.
Now, you haven't had much involvement with the dairy industry in this regard before?
Yeah, no, I've always haven't actually qualified for any of the categories in the past for the Dairy Industry Award. So this was my first brush with the awards program itself. And I was really blown away. There's so much work that goes into it. It's much more than just an awards night. Yeah, I was really impressed. I've done a great job.
Well, I tell you what, the judge were very impressed as well. Can I read some of the statements? Don't blush here, but you make gains in reducing your environmental footprint, including leaching measurement, dung beetles, compost, plant shelter for the animals. They also noted engineering background and inquisitive nature, together with strong networks which generated innovative on-farm solutions to all sorts of everyday challenges. So that's pretty good. They say you look at the whole farm, don't just do something because it's good for the environment, but also considers what the impact will be on the bottom line. So that's very wise, and you must be, well, pleased that that's been noted.
Yeah. Look, it's really just how we approach things. Really, I get bored with routine, so that's probably why you get a whole list of exciting things that we love trialing here. Probably much to my team's displeasure. I like bringing new ideas every week. So yeah, look, they really run with it, and it is a real team effort. We have put a lot of effort in over the last few years. To particularly the things around animal shelter and a lot of planting projects. So yeah, we're all really proud of what we've managed to achieve. And look, as I said at the awards dinner, not everything works. That's just the nature of trial and error, but we have a great time giving it a go.
I'd be interested to hear about your animal shelter thoughts. What are you actually doing?
Yeah, look, I guess we're just looking forward to what we could be doing for animals, given, well, climate change, but just more extreme weather patterns potentially here in Canterbury. So we've instead of trying to irrigate all of our dry corners, we have a number of smaller pine plantations there. Obviously some economic benefit for that in the future with the timber and potentially using it as bedding for barns if we end up going that way in the future. But also our project this year is planting natives under the pivot. So we've planted nearly 2.5 kilometres of natives under pivot, just to see what's possible. So obviously some height restrictions there. But I think hopefully survivability with them being watered regularly should make a big difference. So yeah, it could really change the landscape. A bit of biodiversity, animal shelter for the pasture, and just changes the landscape.
Now, the other thing the judges noted, of course, was your extensive leadership roles and community involvement. I know you've been the president of Fed Farmers in North Canterbury. You've been on He Waka Eka Noa. You've had lots of other involvements. In fact, they suggest you're spending more time doing that than on the farm.
Yeah, look, it is probably at that point now. I find it a good balance. It's between policy and obviously with as a director of balance now more on the commercial side of things, it's a great way to keep in touch with what's going on in the industry and help not only my farm but to understand what's coming for all farmers in this country and hopefully end up with a better result for having been involved. So as I say, it's all about balance. Sometimes these things can be quite frustrating. As you can probably imagine, and it's great to be able to come home and go and plant a row of trees or fix a fence or roll a paddock and actually see some progress. So yeah, they balance each other well.
Was it great fun to catch up with other, I guess, like-minded people, but all the other aspirants at the Dairy Industry Awards?
Yeah, absolutely. Like there's some great minds there. A lot of people that are really positive about the industry. It's more than just an awards night for the entrants. They arrive a few days early, and there's alongside judging a number of sponsor events. We had on Saturday morning had a great race running around Auckland. I was dressed in a cow onesie collecting points for our team. So look, it's partly about farming, but also about getting to know each other and sharing ideas and just having a great time. So the whole program, really to be involved in that week of activities is a reward in itself.
And I guess, what does it mean to win a trophy like the John Wilson Trophy?
I'm still coming to grips with it, to be honest. It is, it's got a short history, obviously, but it is very highly regarded, and if you look at some of the previous recipients have gone on and continue to do great things. So yeah, look, I think it's I don't think any of the recipients that I know of have done the work that they do for the award. It's just a recognition and something personal for the farm and for the farmer themselves to, just a recognition for the great work and effort they're putting in. So yeah, look, as I say, over the moon, and was deeply humbled on receiving the award.
Good on you, Cameron. Congratulations again. Don't worry, we are basking in the reflected glory here at Country TV because we consider you one of us.
Thanks a lot, Mark.